Well, hello there in YouTube land and welcome back to the channel. You might be asking, hey, what's that Chinese bike? Well, it's not a Chinese bike, that's a new Harley Davidson Nightster. So we're going to test ride it and see how it feels, and I'll tell you all about it. So if you're interested in a Nightster, stick around, stay tuned. Well, hello there in YouTube land and welcome back to the channel. And today we are at Republic Harley Davidson and we're demoing some bikes, and we're going to try this one. We haven't ridden it before. I wanted to ride the Sportster S for you guys, but I already ridden that one. I just didn't have a chance to create a video. So we're going to try this one, the Nightster S, which is like the entry-level Harley bike. Now that the Sportsters, the original ones, are not going to be are discontinued, or well, they're not going to sell them anymore. So now we're gonna do this one. So I'm gonna hop on it and see what it's like to ride. And I am taking my time like always. I'm always the last one because I'm an idiot and I do overall stupidity, as you can see in the in my little intro. They're leaving without me now. Don't leave without me, please. How do you turn this thing on? There you go. Okay, so it's a very different experience than riding a regular Harleys, but it's just like the Pan America and the Sportster S. So the first thing that you notice is this clock is underneath, which is usually you're gonna have. Okay. this bike, I was expecting it to be that and even cheaper because of the way it looks and because of the way it feels before you actually start it up and start riding. Once you start it up and start riding, this bike, I mean, believe me, it makes you a believer, right? And don't take my word for it. Go to any Harley dealer and you're gonna check and you're gonna see, because Harley dealers is one of those things that they do better than anybody. Whenever you go to a dealer, you want to test ride a bike, you have your license, they're not gonna ask you to go and jump through hoops and check your credit. No, you want to test ride a bike, go ahead, test ride the bike. Because, well, most of the time they know you're gonna love the bikes because these bikes are good bikes. So on this little Nightster S, the things that make it great are obviously the engine, but also the handling, and then the brakes. The brakes are good. The back brake on our Harleys are great, but usually the front brake is terrible. And on this one, right there, I'm talking about the dash. The dash is good. It's not great. I would expect, I mean, that little thing on the bottom where it says Harley Davidson and it has that black line, I don't know, for me it just, being OCD the way I am, I would love to see the whole round thing go all the way around and just have the little logo there. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. So I was talking about how the engine, the handling is great. The only thing that is weird is why that type of ergonomics. Why do we have mid controls instead of backwards controls? Why does Harley not give us the Bronx? They're ready. I mean, this bike is so good. The engine is so good. The chassis is so good. It has everything for an actual sporty bike, right? I mean, if Harley would just say, you know what? I don't mind all these cheap controls. If you're gonna budget those, right? But the chassis, the engine, and the way it feels, the character, you can't buy that, right? You can't put a price on it. So give me a Harley Davidson full-fared sport bike. And if you want to go all the way of the live wire and just name it something else, but hey, it's an American-made sport bike. They can do it, and they can do it better than Indian and they're selling the FTRs. They're selling like hotcakes, and these bikes, they feel a lot better than the FTR. Believe me, they're not going to be as fast, obviously, because of the capacity of the engine. But I enjoyed riding this bike a lot more than I did the FTR. And the FTR, I liked it. It was a little bit snatchy for my taste, but it's a great bike. But back to this one. This one, maybe it is because I was not expecting to like it that much, that I was really excited about riding it, that I was really enjoying myself. But I don't know. Maybe it is. But as I'm saying, guys, you don't take my word for it. Don't just believe me. This little bike may be a believer, even better than the Sportster S. This little Nightster, I think it has more character and a little bit more pep and a little bit more, I don't know, going for it than the Sportster. So one of the things that it was really weird when you hop on the bike is notice how the little tachometer or the little dash is underneath the handlebars. That's a different thing because usually you will have the dash on top of the handlebars. So that was different, but it's not bad. And I think aesthetics-wise, a lot of bikes would benefit from something like this. For example, my GSX S1000. For example, the M1000R. No, not the both. The S1000R and the M1000, the single R from BMW. They have this thing where the dash goes that just breaks the whole line of the bike, and that's the same with the Suzuki. So if you don't believe me, go check those bikes out. But this one is it's a good idea, I think. Now the clutch on this bike was not really hard. It was soft. It felt it's one of those things. It didn't feel like a Harley. All of these bikes, even the blinkers or the turn signals, they are self-canceling, which is a good thing, which I think more bikes should be doing that. But usually a Harley, well, it has the turn signals on either side. This one, more like the Japanese or European bikes, like a regular bike, has the turn signals on one little crappy button on the left side. So I don't know why they don't do that. I mean, why don't they keep the Harley thing, right? So that people who are used to Harleys get on this bike, recommend it to their friends, recommend it to their spouse, recommend it to any newer riders that want to get into the whole Harley lineup. I don't know. So that's one of those things that I don't know if they're gonna actually get enough people to ride the bike, because as I said, it doesn't look as appealing as it should be. I mean, look at it next to that Fat Boy, that beautiful Fat Boy right there. It does not compare by the looks. Obviously it does not. So you would buy a Fat Boy without even riding it because it's so beautiful. You wouldn't buy this one without riding it. I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna buy it if they don't ride it, because riding it is great, looking at it, not so great. Now the suspension on the bike is a little sporty, but we got a chance to hop on these little bumpy roads, and you don't feel like on the old Sportsters that the suspension was giving out on every big bump. This one could handle the bumps, and I can't wait to take it to the twisties and enjoy myself on this bike, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna handle pretty well. Just because of the way it feels, the way it feels planted. Once we get on the freeway, we'll talk about that. The bike feels planted even at high speeds, which is weird for a naked bike, especially a very small naked bike. Now right there I'm talking about the how you can flat foot this bike no problem. I'm 5'8", 32-inch inseam, and I was flat footing that bike no problem. Now another thing that I really enjoyed, I was wearing my sport gear that day, and I don't know, riding Harleys, I usually get all the Harley get up, right? The Harley boots and some jeans and some leather jacket. But here I was riding my Yamaha, I believe, to that demo day, and I was riding the sport gear. And for some reason, I mean, it's just easier and better to ride with the sport gear than with the biker look for the whole Harley, I don't know, aesthetics. So yeah, I think function beats form in this case, because I really enjoyed, even when I was riding the Fat Boy, I was still riding with my sport gear, and I really felt a lot better. You feel more connected to the bike, and you feel a lot more control. Well guys, I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about the audio difficulties we had. I promise you on the next rides, I did put more tape on the microphone so it did not fell off again. I will try to keep my stupidity out of these videos, but sometimes it's hard, you know. But thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, send it to all your friends, and if you don't like the video, well, send it to all your enemies, and I'll see you guys on the next one.